In this part, we shall discuss about sub-multiple angle. So, if you know the multiple angle, all the formula of multiple angle, then you can easily memorize the formula of sub-multiple angle. বাংলায় এটাকে বলা হয় অংশকোণ। তোমরা যারা ক্লাস 11-এ পড়ো তারা দেখবে যে অংশকোণ বলে একটি চ্যাপ্টার আছে বাংলা মিডিয়ামে, সেই চ্যাপ্টারে এগুলো দেখতে পাবে। এবং দিস ইজ হেল্পফুল ফর ডিপ্লোমা স্টুডেন্টস অলসো। ডিপ্লোমা ছাত্রছাত্রীদের জন্য এটা মানে এই চ্যাপ্টারটা আছে। তো আমরা প্রথমে মাল্টিপল অ্যাঙ্গেল যেহেতু আমরা অলরেডি জানি, সেই মাল্টিপল অ্যাঙ্গেলের ফর্মুলাগুলোকে কিভাবে সাব মাল্টিপল অ্যাঙ্গেলের আকারে এক্সপ্রেস করতে পারি সেই জায়গাগুলো বুঝিয়ে আমরা কিছু প্রবলেম সলভ করব। লেট আস ডিসকাস অ্যাবাউট সাব মাল্টিপল অ্যাঙ্গেল। ওকে, তো ফার্স্ট উই নো দ্যাট what is about sin theta. What about sin theta? So if I write here sin theta equals to sin 2 into theta by 2. So in the previous lecture, if you saw the previous lecture, then we have already discussed what is the formula of sin 2a, that is sin 2 sin a into cos a. So here sin theta we can express it sin 2 into theta by 2. Here theta by 2 is like a. So the formula is 2 sin theta by 2 into cosine theta by 2. Right? Okay. So if I express it in terms of tan, so what is the formula? The formula is 2 tan theta by 2 by 1 plus tan square theta by 2. Just compare it with the multiple angle. If you know the multiple angle, then you can easily derive and easily memorize the formula of sub-multiple angle. So what about cosine theta? So similar fashion, you can express cosine theta 2 into theta by 2. So in terms of cosine and sine, if we express it, the formula is cos square theta by 2 minus sine square theta by 2. And similarly, if we express in terms of only theta, so the formula goes to 2 cos square theta by 2. This is simple, minus 1. If we express in terms of only sine theta, so 1 minus 2 sine square theta by 2. And if we express it in terms of tan, so the formula is 1 minus tan square theta by 2 by 1 plus tan square theta by 2. Okay. Similarly, tan theta equals to, you can easily write down tan 2 into theta by 2. So that gives 2 tan theta by 2 by 1 minus tan square theta by 2. Right? So what about cot theta? So similar fashion, cot theta. So 2 cot square theta by 2 minus 1 by 2 cot theta by 2. Okay. So if I express sin theta in terms of 3 theta, so that means sin 3 into theta by 3, that is in terms of sin 3a. What is the formula? That gives 3 sin a, that means 3 sin theta by 3 minus 4 sin cube theta by 3. Okay. Similarly, cosine theta, that gives cosine 3 into theta by 3, so that is 4 cos cube theta by 3 minus 3 cos theta. Okay, clear? So next we will discuss about that cos. So sin theta in terms of theta by 3 we can express it, and similarly cos theta. And similarly, you can say that tan theta in terms of 3 theta tan 3 into theta by 3. Okay? So that gives 3 tan theta by 3 minus tan cube theta by 3 by 1 minus 3 tan square theta by 3. Right? Clear? So all the formula of submultiple angle. Okay? So by using this formula and keep it in your mind, all the formula, we can calculate various type of problem. We have already know that sine 90 degree, sine 45 degree, sine 60 degree. But if we want to calculate sine 18 degree, cosine 18 degree, tan 18 degree, how to calculate? By using this formula of submultiple angle. So next we will discuss about the value of 18 degree, 36 degree, 54 degree, 72 degree of the trigonometric ratio. Okay? If I discuss it, find the value of value of 18 degree, 36 degree, 72 degree, 90 degree. Okay, 90 degree we all are, this is known to us. Find the value of 18 degree, 36 degree, 36 degree, 72 degree of trigonometric ratios. How to calculate it? Okay. So first we will discuss about what about the value of sine 18 degree, or if you know the sine 18 degree, you can easily calculate cosine 18 degree, and if you know sine, cosine, then you can calculate all the trigonometric ratios, tan, cot, sec, cosec. Okay. So now calculate the value of sine 18 degree. What is the value? I don't know. I have to derive it here by using submultiple angle. So let theta equals to, we consider 80 degree, right? So if I multiply both sides by 5, then 5 theta equals to 90 degree. 5 into 80. That gives 3 theta plus 2 theta equals to 90 degree. Alright? So 2 theta gives 90 degree minus 3 theta. Now, if I take both sides by sine function, we will get sine 2 theta equals to sine 90 degree minus 3 theta. That gives sine 2 theta by using multiple angle 2 sine theta cos theta. And that gives cosine 3 theta. What about the formula cosine 3 theta? So that gives 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. We have already done the formula. Okay? Clear? So 4 2 sin theta cos theta, 4 cos cube theta, 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta equals to 0. So cosine theta is the common part. If I take that gives 4 cos square theta minus 2 sin theta minus 3 equals to 0. Alright? So now 4 cos square theta, 4 into cos square theta equals to 1 minus sin square theta minus 2 sin theta minus 3 equals to 0. Am I right? So we divide cos theta both sides. Why? How is it possible? Because if the cosine value is negative, we cannot divide it. But here we assume that theta is 18 degree. And we know that cos 18 degree always keeps the positive value, non-zero value. So positive and non-zero value. So that's why we can divide cosine theta both sides. So that's why here we just write down cos theta is not equal to 0 because this is a non-negative quantity, because we can consider here theta equals to 18 degree. So now this gives 4 minus 4 sine square theta minus 2 sine theta minus 3. After simplifying, we get 4 sine square theta plus 2 sine theta minus 1 equals to 0, right? You see that? So 4 minus 3, that is 1, and negative common will 4 sine square theta plus 2 sine theta minus 1. So this is a quadratic equation of sine theta. So we will get two values of theta. So by using Sridhar-Acharya formula, sine theta equals to minus b, that is here b equals to 2 minus b plus minus b square, that is 2 square, minus 4 into AC, a equals to 4 and c equals to, of course, minus 1 by 2 into a, that gives 2 into 4. So after some simplification, minus 2 plus minus 4 plus 16, that is 20, square root of 20 by 8, that gives minus 2 plus minus 2 root 5 by 8, that gives minus 1 plus minus root 5 by 4 sine theta equals to. So all of you know that sine 0 is 0 and sine 90 is 1. So this is the monotonic function. First of all, sine theta up to 0 to pi by 2, the sine function is monotonic, and that gives the positive value. So of course sine 18 degree always positive value, because so that's why sine theta gives only the value is minus 1 plus root 5 by 4. What if I take minus 1 minus root 5 by 4, so that gives the negative value. So sine 18 degree cannot be negative, so only one value is minus 1 plus root 5 by 4. So if I put theta equals to 18 degree, so the value is sine 18 degree equals to root 5 is always 1 greater than 1, so that is, we can write down root 5 minus 1 by 4. So what is the value of sine 18 degree? That gives root 5 minus 1 by 4. So simple calculation, and you can proceed in this fashion. You always calculate sine 18 degree. So similarly, in this process you can also calculate cosine 18 degree, but we know that cos theta equals to square root of 1 minus sine square theta. By using this relation, we can easily calculate cos 18 degree also. Oh, next, cosine 18 degree. So cosine 18 degree, how to calculate it? So if we know the sine 18 degree, so we can easily calculate 1 minus sine square 18 degree, and we always, so if we put the value of sine, so 1 minus root 5 minus 1 by 4 whole square. After some calculation, we will get 16 minus 5 minus 2 root 5 plus 1 by 16 square. So 6, that gives 10 plus 16, 5 plus 1, that is 16 minus 6, 10 plus 2 root 5 by 16 square root. So that gives 5 plus root 5 by 8. Right? 5 plus root 5 by square root of 8. And if we consider, that is half into 5 plus root 5 by 2 square root. That is the value of cosine 18 degree. So that gives the cosine 18 degree. Someone can express as the cosine 18 degree. The value is this also. Okay. So we have already calculated sine 18 degree, cosine 18 degree. So you you know that I have written here sine 18 degree, you can write down sine 90 minus 72 degree. Am I right? That is sine 18 degree. So sine 18 degree means cosine 72 degree. Am I right? Cosine 72 degree. So sine 18 degree equals to cosine 72 degree. Right? Similar fashion, cosine 18 degree equals to sine 72 degree. So if you know 18 degree sine or cosine, then you can easily calculate the sine 72 or cosine 72, either sine 72 or cosine 72 degree. So we have already calculated sine 18 degree, cosine 18 degree, sine 72 degree, cosine 72 degree, and you can easily calculate also tan 18 degree. Alright? If I divide sine 18 by cosine 18 and after simplification you will get tan 18 degree. I am least bothered about tan 18, cot 18, sec 18, cosine 18. So if you know sine 18, cos 18 degree, you can easily calculate all the 72 degree and 36 degree of the trigonometric ratios. Am I right? So cos 72 degree, sin 72 degree already calculated, and you can easily calculate tan 72 degree also. So what about sin 36 degree? If you know, so that is 2 sin 18 degree into cosine 18 degree. And now multiply it, sin 18 degree and cosine 18 degree, these two expressions, you will get, of course, sin 36 degree. And if you know sin 36 degree, then you can easily, this can be written as this is cos 54 degree. Alright? If you know sin 36 degree, you can easily calculate cos 36 degree by root over 1 minus sin square 36 degree. So cosine 36 degree is always sin 54 degree also. So if you know sine 18 degree, you can easily calculate all the multiple of 18 degree. That means sine 18 degree, cosine 18 degree, sine 36, cosine 36, sine 54, cosine 54, sine 72, cosine 72. Okay? So now cosine 36, you can calculate also in this fashion, cos theta 2 cos square 18 degree minus 1. You can use this formula also. I think you can do in your home by yourself. Okay? তোমরা এগুলো বাড়িতে করবে, আমি জাস্ট sin 18 cos 18 শিখিয়ে দেব। নেক্সট আমরা একটা প্রবলেম ডিসকাস করব। ইরেজ করে দিই এই পার্টটা। Prove that cosine pi by 32 equals to half square root of 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2. And find sin pi by 32 and tan pi by 32. So we have to calculate cosine pi by 32. So now we know cosine of pi by 4 equals to cos of pi by 4 equals to 1 by root 2. So you can write down here cosine 2 into pi by 8 equals to 1 by root 2. Alright? That gives cos 2 theta, that means 2 cos square pi by 8 minus 1 equals to 1 by root 2. Alright? So 2 cos square pi by 8 equals to 1 by root 2 plus 1. After some calculation, 1 plus root 2 by root 2, right? So now 2 into cos square pi by 8 cos square pi by 8 equals to 1 by root 2 by 2 root 2. Alright? So now cos pi by 8 equals to root 1 plus root 2 by 2 root 2 plus square root. So this gives the plus minus value. If I take only positive value, why? Because cos pi by 32 is always, this angle is lies between 0 to 90 degree. So this gives always positive value. So that's why I have taken only plus value, because cos pi by 8 that gives plus minus value. So I neglect negative value because cos pi by 32 cannot be negative, always positive. That's why I have taken here only positive value. So similarly, cos 2 into pi by 16, you can write down 1 plus root 2 by 2 root 2 square root. So that gives 2 cos square pi by 16 minus 1 equals to 1 plus root 2 by 2 root 2. Alright? Clear? Here we consider here, after some calculation, 2 cos square pi by 16 equals to 1 plus root 2 by 2 root 2 square root of that plus 1. So I have written here 2 cos square pi by 16, that gives 2 plus root 2 by 2 root 2 into root 2 square root plus 1. Right? Why I have written here? So I have to express in this fashion. So I multiply root 2 numerator and denominator also. So that gives 2 root 2 into root 2 and root 2 plus root 2 into root 2, that is 2. So that's why I have written 2 plus root 2. So that gives 2 plus root 2, root 2 into root 2, that is 2, 2 into 2, 4. So outside 2 plus 1. So that gives 2 plus square root of 2 plus root 2 by 2. So cos square pi by 16, that's equals to 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 by 4. So that gives cos pi by 16 equals to square root of 2 plus square root of 2 plus root 2 by 2. Right? So similarly, cos pi by 16 you can write down cosine 2 into pi by 32. So we are going to our desired result, root 2 by 2. So similar fashion, 2 cos square theta minus 1. So 2 cos square pi by 32 minus 1, that gives 2 plus square root of 2 plus root 2 by 2. Okay. So if I take minus 1 on the right hand side, so that gives plus 1. So after some calculation, 2 cos square pi by 32, that gives 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 by 2. And then cos square pi by 32, That's equals to 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 by 4. Okay. So cos pi by 32 equals to half square root of 2 plus 2 square root of 2 plus square root of 2. That is our desired result. We have to prove it. Clear? So just step by step you can easily calculate cos pi by 32 by using submultiple angle. So next I have to calculate here sin pi by 32. How to calculate? So it is easy to say sin pi by 32, that also square root of 1 minus cosine square pi by 32. Just now put the value cosine square pi by 32. So square root of 1, and if I square it, that gives 1 by 4, 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2. Okay. So now simplify it. 4 minus 2. Okay, 4 minus 2 minus square root of 2 plus root 2 plus root 2 by 4. So that gives 2 minus square root of 2 plus root 2 plus root 2 by 4, all square root, and if I take this 4 outside the square root, we will get half. That is sin pi by 32. Clear? So sin pi by 32 equals to half square root of 2 minus square root of 2 plus 2 plus square root of 2. So this is the value of sin pi by 32. So you can easily calculate cosine tan pi by 32. What is the value of tan pi by 32? So tan pi by 32, that gives sin pi by 32 by cosine pi by 32. So now we put the value of sine and cosine. So half square root of 2 plus 2 square root of plus 2 square root of plus 2 by half 2 square root of right? Clear? Half of cancelled. So if you simplify, if you want to simplify it, half of cancelled. So square root of 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2, that whole square by square root of 2 minus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 into square root of 2 plus 2 okay. That means I have done here rationalize. Okay, so this is the rational number root 2 minus, so I have multiplied root 2 plus square root of root 2 plus root 2 plus root 2, numerator and denominator. That's why I have written whole square, because same term repeated numerator. Okay, so one root is cancelled, so we can write down 2 plus root 2 plus root 2 plus root 2, and here this is a square minus b square, so that gives root 2 into root 2, that is 2 minus square root of a plus b, that is 4 minus 2 plus root 2 plus root 2 whole square. Okay, 2 whole square. If I write square minus b square formula I have used here. So after some calculation, 2 plus root 2 plus root 2 plus root 2 by 4 minus 2, 4 minus 2 square root of 2 plus square root of 2. So that gives 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 by square root of 2. 4 minus 2, that gives 2 minus 2 plus square root of 2. Okay. So this is cumbersome, but this type of problems appears in diploma and also class 11 exam. Okay. So up to this part we will complete this video for some multiple angle. So another part, next part, we will discuss some basic problems, interesting problems which appears in different type of exam. We will discuss later. Okay, thank you.